Akkalkote Sri Swami Samartha Leelamruta, written by Srimati Matangi, Balaji and Sri J. H. Barratt. Chapter 59. Devotee of Kabir Panth. Once a man belonging to the Kabir Panth came to Akkalkote. Every morning he used to sing bhajans and take alms on the street of Akkalkote. At that time he would hold a tambura in his hand, tie a turban on his head and wear various garlands around his neck. He would take his bath in the morning and live with vibhuti, kumkum and sandalwood on his forehead. He looked like a sannyasi. One day, Sri Swami Samartha was sitting in the courtyard of Sri Ganapatrao Joshi's house when the Kabir Panth devotee came along singing a bhajan. Looking at Sri Swami, he showed the fingers of one hand as if outlining the vagina of a woman, and he performed the act of inserting the finger on the other hand, all while singing and laughing. All the people understood that the supposed saint was a fake. Joshi and all the people were later went to his home and found that there was a beautiful lady there was who was serving him. Upon inquiry, it was revealed that he had attracted someone's wife and was living with her. When the truth came out, the fake saint left Akkalkote and went into hiding. Sri Swami Samartha always said, "Don't judge anyone by looking at their face." To those who asked for money in an easy way, Sri Swami would ask, "Is the money your father's?" If they still insisted on the fulfillment of their desires, then Sri Swami would say, "He who is half-hearted is always longing. One who is patient is calm and dignified. If you are impatient, then you will always face downfall." Sri Swami taught the path of karma, yoga, to those who came to seek enlightenment with great faith. He would teach them while always keeping in mind with their level of spirit of understanding and practical needs. There ends chapter 59. Chapter 60. Sri Swami Samarth Namajapa. An old Brahmin had been worshipping an earthen Shivalinga for several days. One day he was doing puja. Sri Swami Samarth looked at him and asked, "How many days are you going to worship this mud?" After saying this, Sri Swami guided the Brahmin on the spiritual path. Though Sri Swami Maharaj would sometimes instruct people to worship Ganapati and same to worship Shiva, he would always have to say to everyone, "It is better to worship the Guru than to worship the idols." One day at dawn, Balappa Maharaj, a great devotee of Sri Swami, praying to Ganapati with his rosary in his hands. Sri Swami Maharaj was there sitting on a cot, and his servant, Shivbai, was sitting on the floor. Shivbai asked Sri Swami, "What is Balappa doing now?" "He is weaving a sack," replied Sri Swami. Hearing Sri Swami's word, Balappa knew that sackcloth is less useful, and therefore Sri Swami Samarth name could use for praying instead of Ganapati name. The same scene unfolded the next morning. Shivbai asked Sri Swami, "What is Balappa doing today?" Sri Swami said, "He is weaving a blanket." Balappa understood that a blanket is better than a cock sack and had decided to recite the name of the Sri Swami Samarth daily. How many of us weave blankets? Acquiring wisdom is not so easy. To attain enlightenment, we must walk the path with great serenity, sincerity, and consistency. On the other hand, a man who is caught up in the trap of samsara spends his time satisfying only his bodily urges. He does not even have time to think about wisdom and devotion. Sri Swami said that one who does not waste time in Nama Japa, bhajans, pujas, etc., but who always remembers Sri Swamiji and fulfill his order, he will be graced immensely. Sri Swami liked people who worked hard to lead their lives. It can be even be said that this was Sri Swami's doctrine. Sri Swami Samarth said many times that almost all sadhus are also attentive to the stomach and everything below it. Almost all sadhus are only attentive to the stomach and everything below it. He hated those fake sadhus who wrote the ocharic clothes yet smoked hashish and drank liquor. The incarnation of the Swami Samarth manifested for the betterment of the poor. Worshipping Sri Swami Samarth is the best way to help the poor today. Many are attracted to Sri Swami because his doctrines are simple in comparison with complicated methods of Kali Yuga. We may the devotees of Sri Samartha remember his name daily and live our lives in accordance with his teachings. Sri Swami Samartha. There ends the chapter 60 of this pious book. Sri Swami Samartha.